Hello, everyone. It's Jimmy here at Jimmy Math Tutoring. I wanted to, have an update section of my website. Just, when there's like little updates, that I feel that, I would like to tell you about regarding my math tutoring service. That I'm always working to try to make it better for you. And one of those things is, my television over here. And let me go ahead and show it to you. It's just like a television, but it's a special TV because it's hooked up, so that it lets me, show, math problems, and we can go through math problems, and pick out the ones that you want me to work for you, or that you don't think that you know how to do. This is a good thing for test preparation because it lets me throw a lot of stuff at you. I get a hold of, practice exams, be that word problems or, whatever kind of, subject it is that you're taking, whether it's calculus, trig, or, calculus 1 or 2, or whatever, and we'll look at, problems, that you feel that you need help with, and, so it's a valid, thing, to use this type of interactivity to help me to give you the best. You see what I'm saying? I'm all about trying to give you the best, and if that's going to help me do it, add some credibility to my service to help me to pinpoint the things that you need to work on, to help you. And not to waste time on things that you don't need help with. We're trying to focus in, on what it is that you need help with. Whether, whatever that is, we see it, on the monitor over there, and then we, go to work on it over here. And it's as simple as that. We try to, work on as relevant material as is possible that's likely the type of stuff that's going to show up, on your test, on your quiz, homework, that type of thing. Of course, you can bring problems to me, homework problems and things like that, but when it comes to, fine-tuning yourself, the fine-tuning aspect of things, I I want to be able to fine-tune with you, and I felt that this little tool would allow me to, have a chance at it really fine-tuning for you, because we can rip through a lot of, sample type, course material, for test problems and whatnot, very, very, quickly. We don't have to, spend a lot of time, on stuff that you don't understand. We just want to spend time on stuff that, we want to spend time on stuff that you don't understand, you see. And when you say, oh, I don't know how I can do that one, well, that's the point where we come over to one of my chalkboards here, whether it's that one, I have 3 chalkboards, and and that's the point where, we go to work. If you say that I don't know if I can do that one, well, then I will be happy to explain, how to do it. We'll try to work on it, and I'll ask you, and I'll say, well, what do you think we might do in this case? What do you think might be, the proper, thing to try first, with regards to this, and so I'm all about, trying to, help you to pinpoint, your needs, and that's what, this tool, I call it a tool, is for. It's to try to find the problems that you need help with by looking at, sample, exams and whatnot. I just want to, go through as many, things as we can in our session, and I think this will help us to get through more things together quicker, so that you get more for your money. That's always what I'm after, is to try to give you more for your money and a great value for your money so that you want to come back, and it's not going to break your bank because you're getting a lot for it. So, if you say you don't know, give the precise definition of what it means for a function f of x to be continuous at the point 0, well, if you don't know, what that means, let's just go over here, onto one of my whiteboards, and let's talk about it. That's what I'm here for. You see, I'm not here to, do stuff that you don't understand. I'm here to try to, I'm here to try to pick and to try to really probe your weaknesses in mathematics and try and build your understanding in those, particular areas. I'm not here to try and, just give you a lecture, or work on things that you don't want to see being worked on because you already know how to do those. And if, for example, you might not know how to do, this problem. You might say, "Wow, I'm not sure I could, handle that problem right there. That one looks a little bit complicated." Trying to figure out, where is that function f of x continuous? Well, we can find that out. We can find that out where it's continuous. That wouldn't be a problem. All you have to do is just let me know that's the problem that you don't understand. We'll get right to work on it. But there might be other problems. Different students have different weaknesses. But I try to find resources online that are going to pinpoint your needs. To try to help you do the type of problems that you're likely to see, on your exam and your test. That's why you want to come to me, not because I'm going to give you a theoretical lecture necessarily, but of course, if you need help with just concepts, this is this type of stuff, that I'd be more likely to use for someone that had an exam coming up, and they told me that they really were just wanting to focus on, the type of problems they're likely to see on the exam, and they don't want to, waste time doing anything else. We'll do those type of things, and there's a lot of types of problems, in calculus anyway, and that's what I'm there for, is to try to help you in your calculus, and being able to put all this stuff on the screen allows us to discuss, to see it, and then to, start working on the problem, right away rather than write all of that out and waste so much time. Hopefully, what it will do is it will let me, be able to, we can just look at the problem and, and try and, understand, what the problem itself is saying, and then, based on what it's saying, we start drawing our pictures and stuff. So a cylindrical can is to be made with a height h, I guess that is h, let's see if that's what that is. With a height h and radius r, is to hold a volume of 4,000 cubic centimeters, and they're going to give us the material cost for the top and bottom, and the material cost for the sides, and so we see what they're asking. Now you can look at that problem, and you can tell me, yes, I think I know how to do that type of problem, or no, that looks like something I would like to see you work through, Jimmy. And and as soon as you say that, well, then we're off to the races. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start, trying to solve your problem. Where on whatever chalkboard that I have available, I'm going to start working on your problem. I'm not going to write the whole thing out. I'm going to, start by drawing my, circular cylinder, and then I'm going to, proceed, from there. We're going to, maybe, color, the bottom and top in one particular color, because the cost for the bottom and the top is one thing, and then we might, color, the size. We might color the size in something like blue, because that's a different color, and I don't know how well you can see those colors, but and then we'll just start writing our equations and whatnot. But it all starts from here. The tool that I want to use with you to try to deliver the greatest value. You see, I want to try to save as much time as possible to try to solve as many problems for you as possible in the time that we have. I'm not just going to be the type of math tutor, honestly, that just shows up and expects you to tell them, everything to do. I hope that I'm not that, but I can be that. But, I want to be a proactive math tutor. I want to bring stuff. I want to be able to bring stuff to you, to us both, so that we can, see, where your weaknesses are and what you need to work on, you see. And, it's just a simple, thing. And I have the ability and to do that, So whatever, you need help with, if that's the type of problem right there that you think that you need help with, that's a very standard type of problem in calculus, but, it's a multiple choice, and we can go over multiple choice type problems, once I know the type of class that you're in, that's where I'm going to be, trying to, bring relevant material, to our tutoring session, so that if you don't know what you need help with, and, I can maybe, say, well, do you understand how to do these kind of problems, or at least I'll ask, what are you working on? What are you working on, Have to have a little bit of input from you, but still, you need, I need to be able to, take it from a certain point and try and help you. You see, that's an important thing as well. And being able to, present all of these, type of, problems to you, is I think is important, so that we can get a lot of things done, look at a lot of things, and if we're looking at a lot of things, that's a good thing, because the more things that we can look at, the better it is for both of us, and well, certainly the better it is going to be for you, and I hope for me too, because I want you to think that I did a good job for you, and as I said, I have 3 boards here. I've got that one, and that one, and I'm also working on another board, which would be this one over here, on that wall right there. But I don't have it up yet. But I will have that wall done hopefully sometime. And so I'll have that additional wall there, and I'll have some more lighting over there, such as I'll have some better lighting over there than that. But again, I've got everything ready for you, to help you, and try and give you the best possible service. It's about that. I want to, and whatever I can do in order to do that, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, here to help you with things that you need help with, and not things that you don't. And this is the tool, one of the tools that I plan to use, and hopefully it will work sufficiently, well, so that you feel like you got something more out of our tutoring session than you would have without this tool, without my ability to key in on problems and have you say, oh yeah, I want to see you work that one. I'm not quite sure. Let's go over that one, or no, I don't need that help. I don't need help with that one. So it's all of this stuff is here for you to try and deliver you a great value. But you have to take advantage of it, and I hope that I can help you get a better grade. But that's the update, that's the update. I'm ready to, get started with, this semester's tutoring. So I hope to see you in a tutoring session soon, and best wishes.